Okay, so that was a hot moment. Live, I needed to do it live, so couldn't get it twisted. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to get to the pool to see the rubble, much less on the north side of the building. But I've taken tons of video coverage. I have so much video coverage. I have so much evidence on clouds, TikTok, Facebook, my own Google Cloud. Okay. Meetings where I was bullied. If I behave, little Missy, I'd get a handicap spot that I was promised. Promised a heated pool because I have major physical pain, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted a heated pool, not just the ocean. And ideally I wanted a hot tub, which it's been advertised over the years that we have a hot tub and a heated pool. Neither are true. My health came here to get to good. My health deteriorating exponentially. Doctor's records just, and so beaten down that, and so many losses, like countless losses. Lost homes, lost cars, major accidents, major, to no fault of my own. Major trauma over and 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 over. Shall I go on? Let me keep going. Let me show you. Okay, so here, let me just show you this. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. So here, there's still some blue tape there. That's supposedly fixed. I get pieces of, it's a concrete ceiling. That's why it came down the light fixture, because although, from Milton and other hurricanes, because other units didn't open their doors and let out the water. I mean, literally, one of our HOA members now, she's a couple floors up. I was here after, I think it was Nicole, and trying to tend to my unit, and a waterfall came down, and she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." She opened up her door and the water came rushing out. So, I had to work so hard. This right here, I mean, you just don't even, you can't even fathom, that all the times that there's still, this is dust. This is supposed to be white glove. I can't tell you the dirt. I'm a recovering perfectionist, and I tell you what, living in this shithole, dealing with so much shit, having to save water, not for the hurricanes, but because water's turned off on a regular, and if the lift station happens to be working and I'm not going to get sewage, I can't. It's like glamping here. It's worse than glamping. Having to save water to flush a toilet, or whatever. Power out, power surges, my electricity going out, not able to use my medical equipment, and there's no way to even begin to tell you. I can't even excuse my mess, but I've been homeless repeated times, literally homeless, because this place is such a hellhole, literal nightmares, nightmare after nightmare after nightmare, and not just here, all of Florida, things I never, ever, I always thought the police were there to serve and protect, not here, not in Florida, nope. You need help? Call them up. they'll harass you, they'll arrest you, they'll throw you in jail, even though you've never been violent in your life. He ran away from fights. Ran away when I had the capacity. Now I've gained so much weight and I have so many health problems. I couldn't run away. That's what the officer said. Well, you should have left. Hello? This man that attacked me has been in jail repeatedly. Served months in jail for smashing up his wife's face. Trying to get away in their vehicle. The window rolled down and smashing her head, grabbing her head, smashing her head and the steering wheel. And because it was my two people's word against mine, one of them wasn't even witness to it. They were inside. I got arrested for defending myself. He was in my face, literally spitting with anger. Before he had attacked me and told me sometimes you got to dance with the devil. He wasn't kidding. He was serious. Yeah, I got arrested. And because it was COVID, the case got thrown out. And you know what? The abuser said, well, it's because I told them not to prosecute. You know what? I was looking forward. I was scared all scared because I knew that, the truth didn't matter here. The truth doesn't matter here in Volusia County. You will be abused repeatedly. You will be neglected repeatedly. You will be harassed repeatedly. Two. Domestic violence against me. Sexually assaulted. Twice. By the same man. He came in one time. Came in my property. Uninvited. Came to my bed. Started pushing on my hip. Started pushing and rocking it. Then asked for a kiss. He wanted to be my boyfriend. Ew! Get the fuck out of my place. But you know what people that have been abused do? A lifetime of being blamed for things you didn't do. A lifetime of taking care of your own parents because they don't have the capacity to see beyond themselves when it comes right down to it. And I hate to say this because I love my parents. My dad passed away in February 2018, February 20th. Rest in peace. I truly believe that he's in paradise with no more pain and no more sorrow and no more tears, because this is the kicker. This is the kicker. He loved the Lord. He wrote poetry, did artwork. He lavished gifts on my mother, traveled the world, a huge romantic. But he was also very controlling and twisted scripture. Telling her to submit, walking all over her, and I can go on, and I only say things about the only reason I say these things is to say I was programmed to believe that I was the problem, and actually told that I was the problem. Get over it. I know you're miserable, Renee, but you need to leave. This was another domestic violence that was against me. And she claims that she didn't know that that's what she was filling out. It says right there on the paperwork, never remorsefully apologize for any of it. And when I call the police, and one officer, couple officers, you need to report. You need to report these. You need to report. I finally broke down and I reported. I reported my own mom, and it broke me. Sobbing at the police station. You need to come in and file. I don't want her arrested. I don't want her arrested, but I want this filed. And I didn't even want that. I just wanted my mama to stop lying. Stop using the law to continue to abuse me. You know, it's the empaths, it's the highly sensitive that get the most abuse. You know why we're sensitive? You know why we have so much empathy? Some of it may be genetics, but some of it is we know what it feels like to be neglected and shamed, abandoned, blamed. God help us. God help us be more compassionate and caring. Some human dignity, really, seriously. I shouldn't have to be blockaded in here, hoping that somebody's not going to show up at my door again, and I'm not going to get arrested for telling the truth. For telling the truth. The last straw was just recently. I hadn't seen my son since June of last year. One of the words given is that I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it because I want to protect my kids. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. I did my best to instill in them, no matter what, I love you. There is nothing you could do. There is nothing that you could do that would stop me from loving you. I believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself. My sweet babies, my 6'5" and 6'3", sweet, beautiful babies. You want to see them? There's my JoJo sailing in Lake Michigan. That's my Jeremiah. Right here in Daytona Beach shores with the sweater that my mama knit. See, my mama and my daddy weren't all bad. They're amazing people. Beautiful people. Just like you. Just like you. There's my daddy with the frame, the photo that I gave to him years ago on our swinging in our swing in Elmhurst. My home in Elmhurst with my husband, who I loved. See my husband right there with my Joe, my baby Joe, his first birthday, my Jeremiah, my little Yu, and my Jeremiah dancing. My babies, and their cousins, my babies at the dunes. There's my mom and dad feeding birds in the shores. So many wonderful memories. when you twist scripture and say that honor thy father and mother means taking abuse and that anger is a sin, I'm sorry. That is so repulsive. There's my babies in our home that I worked so hard to get and researched and found a beautiful home in Batavia with our Coda Bear and our Tashi girl. America. America. The country I believe in. The country I love. Willing to lay down my life. I'm willing to lay down my life. And I have. And you can take my life. Because you know how many times I've prayed. Sleepless nights, nightmares, literal waking up panic attacks. And I just kept praying to the good Lord, please take me home. I have no home here. I have no home here. There's me when I had hope. Back in my cousin's wedding. Todd Swanson. In California. Things were going to be different. Things were going to be different. I was going to... I worked so hard for things to be different. I had this made. Got them for all my family. Let me show you. Oh, they still... My conch shell. I don't know what happened to my conch shell. This is from my Grandma Heffley's home. I'm very, 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 very sentimental. This is from my girlfriend who sent it as a housewarming gift. These are the flowers that Splash Car Wash gives for ladies. They have been more family than my blood family, caring for me, washing my car, giving me flowers. And so many things lost. The most important. I'm not giving up hope. I won't give up hope. I'm not going to give up hope. That's another thing that my girlfriend gave me. Munch. Shout out to Munch. Munch, Munch. Oh, the places you will go. Oh, the places you will go. Oh, the places you will go. My sweet babies. The places you will go. Let me show you. Let me show you. I mean, I have so many books of photographs and so many treasured, wonderful memories. So many. So that cognitive dissonance is real. Like, how do you make sense? This is a cross. My mama and daddy gave me my dad was a beautiful artist. I mean, he taught for years at a college in River Grove. You know, he had such passion. He made sculptures and ceramics and all different mediums, poems over the years. Just his love for the Lord. And he would watch Fox News and yell, and watch football and yell. You know, he was also held a record at Eastern Illinois. You can look him up. Noel Kenneth Heffley. You could find his obituary that my brother wrote. My plants that have protected me. have grown despite all the storms, the concrete that's on there. I mean, the concrete, we have puddles and piles of sand and concrete mixed together, and it sticks to my, look here, it sticks to my feet no matter how much I clean. My avocado tree that's growing, and it still smells sweet even though I wasn't here all summer to water it. My girlfriend here, who's my fellow warrior of fighting the corruption here at the PC, at the Pirates Cove, pillage and plunder. For real. The years starting a concerned owners group, and ooh, there's a thorn on that, so I'm not sure what that is, because do avocados have thorns? I'll have to find out. I learn all kinds of things all the time. My aloe plant, that I've given aloe leaves to people that have had burns here, you know, severe sunburns. Come here, let me give you some real good stuff. You don't get this out of a jar. You get the straight stuff. Less touched by man, the better. Less touched by man, the better. Let me tell you, I know that for sure. Okay, well, I am exhausted. I am having a friend come this weekend, and hopefully it's going to be all good. And we're just going to relax and enjoy. We're just going to relax and enjoy. Let me show you what else. My mom's a prolific quilter. Look it. I love my mama. Renee. Love Mom 2008. You know, but when I started saying no more, my needs matter too, just write it down. Could you just write it down so I know I can count on it? Could you just write it down? I'll wash the concrete off my hands. So many words given here in Florida. Nightmares I never could have fathomed. My needs not mattering. There's my daddy. That's my daddy. My other pictures are still at my mom's because I was forced out. Again, blamed and shamed. I'm the problem. Police following me. Undercover police. I went to them and I said, just stop the insanity. I don't even want to talk about it. Just stop the insanity. Please stop the insanity. Make it right. Please make it right. Make it right. That's my grandpa, Heffley. And I have to tell myself when I wake up with huge panic attack. I mean, I've learned so much about my brain and the damage that's been done, about my body. I am protected. I am loved. I am accepted. I am accepted. Lost pets. So many pets. Oh, my Lord. For comfort in a crazy, crazy... what's going on around here? What's going on around here? What's going on around here? I'm just glad I got it on my cell phone.